We're back with the Screen Team. I'm Chris, being joined by Kadam for this next review, and we're getting ready to review a comedy for you. A little bit of dark comedy in parts, but overall a fun film. We're talking about Tropic Thunder. This is one of your favorites, right, Kadam?
Definitely one of my favorites.
And why is it one of your favorites?
It's vulgar.
It's vulgar. It
like
definitely is vulgar. What I like about this movie is from the very, very start, even before you get to the movie, they've got, they make fun of Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's just awesome.
Yeah, they just flat out make fun of it, like the celebrities are struggling and that kind of thing, even though they live in a $2 million mansion with a giant pool.
Yeah.
It's having a trouble. Ben Stiller's character's getting in trouble with getting movies and stuff like that.
Yeah. And you even see it from the very start with the fake trailers.
Yeah, I forgot all about those
because they're introducing our three main characters with Ben Stiller and Jack Black and Robert Downey Jr. and you see what kind of actors these folks are, right?
Yeah, very confusing actors.
We got Robert Downey Jr.'s character, who's a very serious drama. He gets into his parts, and he's into the award type type movies. And then you see Ben Stiller's character, and he's trying a little bit too hard, man. Oh, he was an action star, right?
Yeah, he was an action star, but he ended up throwing his career in the toilet whenever he played a guy with a mental disability.
Right.
And his ears were like 3 times as big, which
right.
Ben Stiller already has gigantic ears.
Right.
So he basically threw his career in the toilet, and now he's trying to find an action movie because he wants to become the man that
he wants to be the man again.
Yeah.
And then Jack Black's character, he is a comedy actor.
Yeah.
And he is kind of like the Eddie Murphy of the group because he plays this family where he's basically every doing just like the Crumps or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So this movie starts off making fun of Hollywood, and I enjoy the Tom Cruise scenes too. Are you a fan of the Tom Cruise scene?
At the very end of the movie, they show a bunch of like bloopers with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that was Tom Cruise.
Really? So you just thought it was some dude just being a jerk throughout the whole movie?
Just some extremely hairy-armed guy, just yelling into a phone, that kind of thing. I didn't realize that was him until it popped up and he's dancing at the end of the movie.
Yeah. Our basic plot of this movie is we've got those 3 actors and characters we've told you about. They are going to a particular jungle to start filming a movie, correct?
Yeah, filming the movie. And then, usually it's an action movie that it's soldiers portraying, the Vietnam War and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Almost like they're making fun of Rambo.
Yeah.
But Ben Stiller, which is definitely different.
Yeah, Ben Stiller is pretty muscular. I had no idea he was.
He bulked up for the movie or something.
Yeah.
I need to figure that
out. So we've got these characters. They're getting ready to film a movie. They're in the jungle, and their director, who's a little ticked off at them because they're all, A-list actors. They're all being prima donnas. He's like, all right, listen up. We're throwing you in the jungle. I'm shooting this guerrilla style, so we're not worried about any scripts. You're not going to be, actor babies. We're just going into it, so get into it. And after he says that,
steps on a landmine and he blows up.
And everybody thinks that this is all part of the movie, right?
Yeah. One of the characters, I don't remember who it was, actually catches the director's head in his hand. He goes, oh, that's a cool prop. And it's literally, it's weird.
So they don't find out until later that they're actually by themselves with this, right?
It's legit.
So that's our movie. Let's talk about some of the characters. We talked about the 3 main ones. Let's talk about some of the side characters. Danny McBride is in this film as well. He is the pyro guy in this film.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of?
No.
Really?
No, I wasn't a fan of him. I couldn't get into him, mainly because I'm a Jack Black fan, and I think he should be on the camera 2% of the time. I like Jack Black.
That's being a little greedy, Kadam.
It is. It's deserved that, Jack Black.
Also, Matthew McConaughey's in this film as well. He plays the agent of Ben Stiller's character, and he's trying to. There was a scene where Ben Stiller is upset because he didn't get something or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, that's in your contract, man. You don't. I'm gonna get you that." And it was just very, very humorous to see Matthew McConaughey in that kind of role. So, movie is rated R. A lot of vulgarity, language-wise. Obviously, some action scenes in there that get a little grotesque, but all in all, this is a movie that you enjoy and watch over and over again, right?
Yeah, I watched it a couple nights ago and that kind of thing. It's definitely something you would not show your kids.
Sure.
For quite some time when they're like 30 maybe.
30 would be a good age for them, yeah. I would say so. All right. The movie's called Tropic Thunder, and you can find it on DVD. All right, Katem, thank you for being on the show. Appreciate you. We got more reviews coming your way, and remember, we want you to know before you go.